Friends, many times when we sit down to study or look at the syllabus or try to memorize something, we wonder how we'll remember so many things in this small mind of ours. But you'll be surprised to know that our brain's storage capacity is more than 25 lakh gigabyte. If you kept filling it continuously, it would take 350 years to fill it up. Just imagine how it would feel if your brain started working like a genius. Whatever you read, you'd remember it for a long time. And more than one genius level idea would start coming to your mind. Friends, in today's video from Struggle to Crown, I'm going to share with you those 8 brain rules to sharpen your mind, which are scientifically proven. By following them, you can increase your brain power by 2 times. So don't miss a single rule. Make sure to watch the video till the end. Because at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you 2 interesting brain facts that you've probably never heard before. So let's start the video. Rule number 1. The first brain rule says that we cannot multitask. That means we can't do a lot of things at once. There is a huge misconception that people think they can do many things at the same time, which saves time. But according to science, our brain can only focus on one thing at a time. For example, if you're driving and talking on the phone at the same time, you might feel like you're doing two things together. But that's not what happens. Basically, at that moment, your brain is switching between those two things. And according to a study, when we're driving while talking on a mobile or thinking about something else, our brain can sense 75% less of the things in front of us, even though our eyes are looking ahead. That's why using a mobile while driving is forbidden. The same thing happens when studying. If you're a student, you must have noticed that while studying, if you get lost in thoughts or start thinking about something else, the book in front of you starts to appear blurry. From these two examples, it's clear that our brain cannot multitask. It is not built for multitasking. So, if you want good results in any field, your 100% focus should be on only one task at a time. Rule number 2. The second brain rule says to always focus on good ideas. Friends, more than 62,000 thoughts come to our mind every day. Some of them are thoughts that are right for us. So, focus only on those ideas which are positive and right for you, because focusing on wrong or negative thoughts will weaken your brain power. Rule number 3. The third brain rule says that if you're thinking of something good, sit with a pen and paper. Because with pen and paper, you'll be able to think better. Your thought process will get the right direction and you'll be able to follow through on what you write down at that time. Rule number 4. The fourth brain rule says that what you teach others, you remember for a long time. The biggest example of this is a teacher. Whatever a teacher explains to their students, that thing stays in the teacher's mind for a long time. If you're a student and want to remember what you've read for a long time, try to explain it to your friends. And while studying, read as if you have to explain this topic to someone else the next day. By doing this, what you've read gets remembered for a long time. Rule number 5. The fifth brain rule says that exercise increases the power of our brain. Friends, according to a study, two groups were made. In one group, people exercised daily. In the other group, people only sat around. After a few days, it was found that those who exercised daily performed better in memory, spatial thinking, and other activities than those who didn't exercise. So, if you want to perform better, start exercising daily. Rule number 6. The sixth brain rule says repeat to remember. Friends, most of the information we forget within the next few minutes of reading it. So, if you want to remember any information for a long time, repeat it again and again after equal intervals. Revise it regularly. Rule number 7. The seventh brain rule says that if you want a sharp mind, drink water properly. Friends, our brain is made up of 80% water. If the brain doesn't get enough water, the efficiency of brain cells decreases and attention span decreases. A study was done on students at the University of East London, and it was found that those who drank water properly had increased attention span. They were able to concentrate for longer than those who drank less water. That's why, if you want to keep your mind healthy, it's necessary to drink water properly. Rule number 8. The 8 brain rule says that our eyes use 65% of brain power. That's why getting good sleep is very important for our brain. Researchers found in a study that if NASA pilots take a 26 minute power nap, their performance increases by 34%. That's why good sleep is necessary for a sharp brain. But that doesn't mean you start sleeping 10 minus 10 hours, because sleeping too much will also make you lazy. Now let's talk about those two interesting facts which are very important for you to know. Fact number 1. Friends, The brain of men is 10% bigger than the brain of women. But despite this, the brain of women is more complex and works better than the brain of men. Fact number 2. Friends, our brain consumes 20% of the oxygen that goes into our body. And you'll be surprised to know that the amount of energy our brain produces can light up a low watt light bulb. And for so much energy, our body needs oxygen and the right food. So go for a morning walk in the morning to get fresh oxygen and eat good food that's right for your body. Friends, in today's video, I've told you those 8 brain rules. If you follow them, they will take your performance to a different level. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Struggle to Crown, like the video, and drop a comment.